I'm gonna show you how I create this car explosion using Envato's new Gen AI video and After Effects. I use Envato's AI video generation tool to generate a car explosion from a clean background and build this entire VFX scene. Today's video is sponsored by Envato, the ultimate creative subscription with unlimited downloads from over 26 million assets, a range of powerful Gen AI tools with a variety of different plans to choose from. Their new AI video generation feature is insane, and I'll show you exactly how I use to blow up this car. Envato's Gen AI video lets you generate custom AI video clips directly from text prompts and also using start and end frame, which is very good for making seamless transitions. And you get options like camera movements, frame and aspect ratio, and with the combination of creative stock assets and powerful AI tools, creators can always find exactly what they need for their projects. Alright, my goal is simple here. Turn this clean background into a cinematic explosion of the car, but still make it realistic like it was actually shot on location. So first, import your clip into your editing software. I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro. As soon as I walk out of the frame, I capture a still frame to use as a clean plate. Now head over to Envato and open Gen AI and go to Video Gen. Now upload the clean plate as the start frame. Your English doesn't have to be perfect, just describe the scene in simple words and hit generate. Here's the first result. The explosion looks good, but if you look closely, a tire pops out of the engine, which isn't realistic, so I'll try again. I upload the same clean plate again and give it a slightly different prompt. This time the result looked exactly how I imagined, so I downloaded the clip. The generated clip is just 5 seconds, which is a bit short for my live action footage. So here's what I did to extend it. I grabbed a still frame of the last clip, use it as a new starting frame, and generate another clip with a simple prompt. And in just one try, I get a result I'm happy with. You might need to adjust the framing a little in your final composition to make the transition seamless, and that's totally normal for VFX work. Now that you have both the clips, let's jump inside After Effects and composite everything together. First, I import all my assets and drag my main footage onto the new comp icon. Then I bring in the generated explosion clip, scale it to fit the composition, and line it up properly. Now, timing is everything here. Split the footage layer before the explosion hits, and split it again when I walk out of the frame. And I rename this layer Roto because we'll isolate the subject later. Lower the opacity slightly so you can see through the explosion layer and fine-tune the timing. Next, I import the second generated background clip, scale it to fit, and stitch it together with the first one. So like I said before, if there's any slight shift in framing, just reframe it. To blend everything smoothly, I keyframe the opacity from 0 to 100 and overlap the clips for a seamless transition. Then I duplicate the second background layer, offset the timing, and animate the opacity again. I also apply motion tile to fill the top and bottom edges. Now comes the important part, that is rotoscoping. I'm using the new Object Med tool in the beta version of After Effects, but you can absolutely use the classic roto brush. Take your time here, clean edges make a huge difference. So once the roto is done, I pre-compose it. Then I duplicate the comp in the project panel and rename it Shadow. Inside this new comp, I remove the roto effect. Back in the main timeline, I align it perfectly under the main roto layer and draw a soft mask around the contact shadow area. Feather it nicely so it blends naturally. Now let's add atmosphere. So I bring in some smoke and dust elements from Envato. Let's go to Envato and search for the assets. So as you can see here, there are tons of assets here. This one seemed to be nice for my comp. So I downloaded this file from Envato and bring in inside After Effects. Set the blending mode to screen, scale and position them. Right when the explosion hits, I animate opacity from 0 to 100 and easy is the keyframes. I repeat the same process with some particle elements, which I also downloaded from Envato. Duplicate and offset them slightly to add variation. Then I trim and shine those layers to keep things clean. To enhance the impact, I duplicate the roto layer and add bevel and emboss. I switch it to inner bevel, soften it, and also sample a color from the explosion. And then I animate the depth from 0 to 200 right at impact. And bring it back to 0 as the explosion fades. For a subtle glow interaction, I added a satin layer style. Use a bright yellow tone, tweak the opacity and size, and turn off the invert. After that, I import my UI animation which I created earlier. Now I pre-compose everything into a new comp. You can simply drag the existing comp inside the new comp and rename it to render. To sell the impact, I animate the position right at the explosion and use the wiggler to add a bit of camera shake. If edges show up during the shake, just split the layer and apply motion tile. Finally, I added an adjustment layer with glow effect on it. Animate it fading out as the explosion settles. And then add another adjustment layer with lumetri color for final grading. And that's the full breakdown of how I built this effect using Envato's new Gen AI tool and After Effects. To have a very good output, take your time for the roto, and timing is everything here, like I said before. A huge thanks to Envato for sponsoring this video and for creating tools that honestly make our lives as a creator much more faster and more fun. If you want to try out Envato's GenAI video, link is in the description down below. I highly recommend if you are into motion design, filmmaking, or VFX. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.